Welcome to the birthplace of college football. The State University of New Jersey, the campus of Rutgers in Piscataway, and we are ready for what ought to be a tremendous game today. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Missouri Tigers taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Rutgers offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Benjamin. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Back to the ground game on the left. Sweet feet on the move. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. He looks that one in nicely. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On second down, they'll take to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Looking for blockers. And the returner will be knocked down. The Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You've got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run.
No doubt. And it's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times and lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On second down, he'll let it fly. It's complete to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And they're not on the same page there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Stopped after making the catch. And the short completion brings up second down. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the air on third and short. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Scarlet Knights will have it first and 10. The give to the tailback. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide out in motion. Off play action. Gets away from one. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Working that left side now. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Charlotte. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. They pick up a 6. In just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the right. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Makes the grab outside. It's Jones. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left.
That was incomplete. Okay with that. I'm the offensive coordinator. They keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and fires and picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Took them nearly the entire first half, but finally a red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He'll set up to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. The throw to the outside is complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Turns it on at midfield. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Makes the grab. It's Jones.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain. Now they're forced to run.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They're going to run it. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. Dances away from 1. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll try the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move. Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
On second down, looking again to throw. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it behind the line. It's strong. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The offense set for a first down play. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On second down, wants to throw it. He's got it down the middle. Tackle is made after the first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. The hand to the running back. At the 40, there he goes. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, and he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 18 over Virginia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Got a man. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they got him for the sack.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. And the Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. From the gun, running back on the move.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Fires on the move. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Now they'll try the right side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
But how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Gets it out fast.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier in bounds.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. He finds his man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Scarlet Knights are marching down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fletcher. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Ball at the 31, third and short, coming defense trying to rise up. They'll try to get it through the air, extending the play. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he could have gotten the first down, but he just scooted out of bounds, and he will be short, and it'll be a turnover. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They go to the ground. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try the counter. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Hand off to Jones. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under. This offense has a second down play.
Brings up second down.
Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of time those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team. And that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow